fucking solar panel fucking floating. You gotta, you can run on fucking what you have already.
I didn't even bring my tinfoil hat today, so don't get my fears going here.
Oh, bro.
I ain't ready for this.
Oh, man, I could die. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I mean. Like, if the LGMs came and fucking... Why do they gotta be green? But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Okay. So let's
But he says that math is the universal language.
Okay.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, paraphrasing, says there's not a shred of evidence to support the thought of string theory. Albert Einstein, after all of his great work that he did in the field of relativity, that's what he's actually famous for, the field of relativity. He went on this fucking... He fucking is so smart that his brain fucking fried and started thinking up string theory. So there you go.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So maybe what we'll do here is after we post...
Again, not a theoretical physicist.
But in theory.
Yeah. But in theory.
What I'm thinking we should do then, after we wrap this up a little bit later and we post it, we get it all packaged and put out, we can go ahead and post some credits. That would be great to back up everything you just said. That way listeners aren't hitting pause and looking for a pen, and then to give credit to the people you've quoted. So I think that'd be a good idea. When we post it, we'll put some credits maybe on the Twitter account or something.
You need to look up who these people are.
Put the credits on there. if you have a link, I will click it. If not, I will Google it.
You sent me down a fucking rabbit hole, man.
I'm interested.
And I got lost, and I was like, oh,
we will come back to this theory of strings in just a bit here. But
fucking the only strings I want to talk about is the strings that are played by Robert Plant. Motherfucker. Shit.
Calm down. Calm down, Jimmy.
String theory is bullshit.
Okay. So let me push you. I'm gonna cut that out for an intro. String theory is bullshit. I'm just gonna put that in the middle of one of our intros.
There you
go. Okay, great. You heard it here first. James is not a fan of strings or any type of upholstery. Fuck upholstery, according to James. It's not real. Okay, so we talked a little bit about language and how things tie together. One thing, and this is what I've always felt kind of strongly about some of this stuff, and I did mention time earlier as kind of a general part of the topic. The way things advance, the speed of which society changes, the way we adapt, both socially and from marketing. Whether you're, a big corporate guy or, maybe you're more about free market, but whatever, the crowd, the overall herd, we're the herd of sheep, we just follow blindly. And, one thing I've always felt strongly about is it's not always the worst idea when things do help with convenience, but those conveniences come at a cost. I mean, for example, with handheld devices, look at cell phone technology. You go back to rotary phones, all the way up to now, I mean, yeah, that's a long time, but not really.
Everything
not
used to be
like
you would think that things would have over time gotten simplified. All it did was make things far more complex.
Right, but with the complexity of options, you've simplified your day-to-day life by cramming everything into your hand.
Everything.
I mean, dude, the same thing I can do my taxes on, I can check my bank account, I can make phone calls, I can apply for a job, and banking at midnight with the same device. That's a little disturbing. I mean, the same thing, people take photos of their kids and hashtag selfie, like all that stuff. And which brings me into another good topic, social media, which has always kind of freaked me out. I've always been on the fence about it. Some parts of my life I've been, okay, this is good. And other parts I'm like, no, it's bad.
Oh, dude.
I can go back and forth on this all day. And I do want to hear your thoughts about some of this stuff in a second. But one thing about these topics that's always, fascinated me, kind of boggled me, is the speed of which not only they progress and they advance, but the speed of which we're willing to accept, this is the new norm. I mean, there was things like, MySpace and Facebook.
Oh, dude, when it comes...
But now there's like Instagram, Twitter, this, that, and the other thing, and all this. Now there's apps that link all those things together. And it's moving quickly. I mean, you can pay now. Okay, and, kind of similar related, I guess. You can go to the store, and if you have like Google Wallet, you can just slide your phone. Like if there's a chip in your wrist on like, some futuristic like government conspiracy movie, and it's just paid for, just debits it right out of your account. Like it's cool to see what we're able to do with this futuristic style technology.
Well, you remember that? Remember that commercial?
But it's scary. It's very scary.
Remember that commercial a long time ago where the lady walks into the store, she gets all of her groceries, she throws everything in the everything in her cart, and she just walks right out, and it just automatically there's like a sign, and it shows how much she has. And
Oh, yeah.
And it just
Was that a
takes
movie?
It,
I remember seeing
it was just a
something like that.
commercial,
Was it a commercial?
man. Yeah, like
What
everybody.
were they advertising? Probably like
The future?
like advertising like buy some Nikes. Like what does that have to do with Nikes? That's one thing I've always liked and hated at the same time, is unrelated advertisements.
Oh, dude,
there's like a dude trying to stick his tongue.
another thing.
There's
where,
a dude trying to stick his tongue into a metal fan, and it's like Doritos.
Oh shit!
You're like, what are you talking about, Doritos? What are you doing?
What was that one where it was a soda commercial,
Yeah.
and then she shook up the thing, and then she opened it, and it went all over the face of the person.
God,
and
that sounds horrific.
Dude, but it looked like she got jizz all over her fucking face.
I think we understood that.
Yeah.
I think we understood it by context. Right. That's hilarious. She got fizz.
She got fizz all over her.
Hashtag, you just been fizzed.
Yes.
You got fizzed. So,
She got a fizzle.
yeah.
Fizzle.
Fizzle rizzle.
Facial
So,
fizzle.
a facial fizzle. An F and F.
Yep.
We're BFFFFFFs. So,
Best fizzle friends.
best fizzle friends for fucking ever. Just too many Fs.
All over the
BFF. Biff.
fucking face.
Hashtag biff.
All right.
So, okay, so there's that.
The one thing that distinguishes, and I already said this, but the one thing that distinguishes us from other species is our speech. And I personally think that it's being dumbed down, and we're worsening and declining, and we're ultimately regressing. And to some people, they don't even know what the fuck I just said.
Right, because we look for the... God damn it, James. No,
You know what
no,
I mean?
but I agree with you. We look for the easiest, simplest, like, ways to communicate when it comes to, like, just...
Acronyms.
Yeah, everything's an acronym. LMAO, ROFTL, LGT... wait, what does it get? GTFO? Like
LOL,
STA. Yeah.
ROFL, LMAO, LMFAO.
LMNOP. No.
NASA? Oh.
It's a government conspiracy.
FBI?
NASA is behind the overextensive acronym of languages.
Yes, thank
knew
you.
it.
Fucking NASA.
One day it's going to
You
be like...
started it, NASA.
Hey.
Then the FBI, and then
And
the
the CIA, and then PBS.
PBS, CBS,
Bastards.
Fox.
So, what does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
No one knows what it means.
USA?
Not
Oh
yeah.
shit. Oh, no, too real.
Yeah. You just went there.
USSR? Oh, I said it.
You went there. So, okay, so one thing that's interesting is the overuse of acronyms in our day-to-day language. We use texting as a place of normal conversation. I can't remember. I wish I would have studied up on this now. I remember reading an article. There was a study done on it was text messaging and how people will actually, instead of going to the next room and tell their kids or their spouses that dinner's ready, they will actually just text each other half a room away.
Yeah.
And it's literally becomes a point where it's so acceptable. I mean, I've caught myself doing stupid things like that before, but I don't make a practice out of it.
Not like that. I've never.
Not like that. But I mean, I've
being
caught
in the
myself
next
doing
room,
questionable
texting
things with
somebody.
texting.
Like, unless I'm trying to be cute or whatever, I don't do that.
That's not easy for you.
Yeah.
Or me, for that matter.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Not easy for
Sexy
us.
motherfucker. I don't get on my
There you
sexiness
go.
level.
There you go.
is all
There you
I'm
go.
saying.
Feel it, James. You're
Acronyms
stuff.
are the abbreviation, because we said a big word, so I got to fucking tell people what an acronym is.
Is that like acrobatics?
It's an abbreviation formed from the initial letters of the words
Nice.
and pronounced as a word.
What is an abbreviation?
It's a fucking abbreviation is fucking... Shut up, motherfucker.
It's a shortening.
Yeah.
Like Crisco.
We're far from the stone tool days where it's thought that that's where we picked up speech. We'd teach each other how to make stone tools. And we would probably use grunts, or we'd, say, hey, motherfucker, make an arrow. We're gone from those days. Make arrow. Do this.
Hunt, feed family.
Feed.
Masturbate into wife's face.
Must eat. Shake. Soda pop. Pop. Top. Splash. Face.
You just got fizzle face.
You got facial fist.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me stop you there. Where do you think that ties in then? Or give me your loose interpretation of all that in a quick nutshell. Two things like handheld uses.
You guys keep regressing. We're gonna go back to fucking the Neanderthal days of not fucking knowing what the fuck we're fucking doing.
So that's a good recap, actually. And I heard another study. I can't. Man, I see. I don't want to quote anyone because I can't even credit. But I heard another study where they were saying that when you're texting, you're not using the and this is obvious because what is it with speech? There's like 60% body and like there's tone of voice, and then language is the smallest part of it, like the actual words. So when you're texting, you're losing all of that. You're losing the intent, the demeanor. What other messages you were trying to relay to that person. You lose a lot of that. And there's things like exclamation points, question marks that help that along, but they don't do it justice. The accent of where to speak high and low, all that's kind of lost. And they were saying that the use of...
Everything's becoming super monotone.
Well, emoticons.
We're all
or
fucking
emojis.
Well,
that's what those are actually supposed to be for. Like when you have the sarcastic emoji, or what is it, the stressed one, it's to emphasize what you would normally portray with your facial or your face, your body language.
See, I didn't really know that, but
I didn't either. Now it makes sense,
and
it is annoying. I hate when I get emojis, and some people use them in turn or in place of words, which is equally frustrating.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's stupid. How? Okay, first off, when you're doing this, everything sounds like a goddamn robot. It's like you're legitimately a robot through that. That's why I like this new Facebook Live thing, so that I don't have to fucking promo that way. I could promo and not look at you, but make it seem as though like I'm going back in time to
personal connection.
It's like that doesn't exist anymore.
No, hardly.
And even like to the molecular level, in the sense that we could be in this room, and if we weren't pressing record and actually having an intellectual conversation, we could be staring into our phones and get lost for hours.
Oh, dude. There was and I usually hate memes, but there was a good one, since we're speaking about like things like social media. There was a good one where someone, people are always like, yeah, you just stay stuck in your phone all day. It's so wrong. Look at the future, what it's doing to us. And I do agree with that. But somebody on the, being a devil's advocate on the other side of things.
Like, bitch, you're looking into your phone right now to look into this meme.
That's true too. But here's where it got ironic as hell. There was a meme, right? And basically it was everyone on the subway looking at their phones. No one is communicating. And then it was like 1920s or 30s, like in Germany, and everyone's reading the newspapers.
Yeah,
with their faces stuck in the paper.
Like, look, motherfucker, we ain't that far away.
So, I mean, I actually, although I hate memes, they're not, they're not, they're their own form of communication, and they're half-assed.
But there's a time and a place,
right?
Man.
But
and
this one, you're actually for having a meaning was interesting.
Look up, dude. You're gonna run into somebody. You're gonna look a lot. Like, it used to be drunk driving. Now it's fucking text driving.
Yeah, text driving is scary.
It's just like, dude, you fucking bitch. You ran into me because you fucking were looking into your phone.
Yeah. You think they're gonna have?
Motherfucker.
You think one day they're gonna have TUI stops?
No, pretty soon we're gonna have fucking cameras in our fucking cars. And we're going to know whether or not your bitch ass was looking into your phone.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, actually, because that's kind of like the whole subline of the episode, is the future. The future is scary, at least to me. Everyone
everybody's going to be able to look into everything they already can.
Have you seen Progressive and all the things they're coming out with, like the safe driving GPS monitor tracker?
Yeah.
To see like how your driving habits are. So
when you break the law,
yeah.
The law has every right to go through everything you own.
And it's so invasive.
To see if you did it.
Yeah.
Now, they can't necessarily get you. They can't necessarily get you for all the stupid shit. Pirating. Everybody's a goddamn low rate pirate.
I'm a pirate.
Now. Everybody's a goddamn pirate.
I'm rocking an eye patch and a peg leg.
Everybody's a pirate.
Yeah.
Everybody's got something stolen on something sort of somewhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. Everyone's contributing to the problem that's growing, but dude,
piracy is a legit thing that people are doing. That, dude, if you pay for anything these days, look, dude, if you pay for something, the next motherfucker next to you got that same fucking thing for free.
Yeah, most likely. Like, no one ever goes to the movies anymore.
I love going to the movies. Me too. It's all about the experience,
right?
Man.
But the last couple times, I was so cynical about it, man. Something stupid and trivial that set me off, like just rude guests, like that. Oh, we paid too, but they're using an excuse to be rude as hell, or just something stupid, like you're like, hey, can I get some butter on the popcorn, and it's like dry and they didn't put any butter on it, and just stupid shit like that. But I'll be sitting there and I'll just be festering in like my irritation. I'll be like, this is why people download your